what if I tried to have a more shallower and stronger club face position on the way down? What if I tried to hit it from here? Literally just try and set the club here and try and hit that. Okay. All right, golfers, today we're going to talk about rotation, how to get more of it in the downswing and why you currently don't have it. So what am I talking about rotation? So typically what I see from a lot of golfers is they will get this look through impact where they're standing up and their lower body isn't rotated at all. They've stood up, upper body's not rotated, lower body's not rotated, rather than seeing a look where we're rotated in the lower body, upper body's rotated, and we get a much better strike. Now, what causes us to stand up and not rotate? There's always a reason why. Most of the time golfers just work on the rotation itself, whereas I think we've got to take a couple of steps back and find out why they can't rotate. Okay, and that's the big question here. So typically what I see from someone who's not rotating effectively in the golf swing is they will come down with a steep shaft. So the shaft being steep and an open club face. This would be shallow, that would be steep, that would be a stronger club face, that would be a open club face. When we are in this position, typically someone who comes over the top of the golf ball and slices it, from there the ability to rotate is basically non-existent. You can't do it. From here, I mean, if you did do it, you would either miss the ball over the top of the ball or you would hit it low and left, which the human doesn't want to do that. The golfer doesn't want to do that. They want to try and make it fly somewhere near their target. So what do? Steep and open, so they start to stand up. Now, what happens when I stand up? Club gets more behind me, but I'm not rotated, so all I have to do now is throw my hands at it, and that causes pulls, pushes, blocks, fades, hooks, all of the above, okay? So, steep shaft and transition with an open face causes you to stand up and not rotate. And what I see from a down the line perspective with that is golfers will come over the top. You'll see there's no lateral shift to their swing. Over the top, stand up and go backwards. And that's where you get your low point behind the ball, start hitting fat shots, etc. So from here, and then we have to kind of hold on for dear life to try and get that golf club or get that golf ball to go where we want. We can't really, from that position, move left because the golf ball is going to go so far left. So what do we want to see instead? Well, we want to try and get our golf club to work in a more shallower position on the way back and a stronger club face. Now again, the cause and effect of that is if I'm shallow and a stronger face, what I then have to do in order to get this club and that face back to the ball would be to rotate. I would have to rotate my body to get back to the ball. If I went this way, it would drop even further behind me than it already is, and I'd hit way back here. So basically the feel would be for me to rotate. So instead of working on just rotation, work on the reason why you can't rotate. So what does that look like from the face-on perspective? More shallower position, stronger club face. I have to rotate my lower and my upper to get that club back to the ball. And you'll see here some more shaft lean, flat lead wrist, all the good stuff that comes with it, as opposed to steep and open. We tend to lose all our angles and we can't rotate and hit an effective shot. So here's a couple of things I want you to do. I want you to grab a golf ball and I want you to literally try and hit a golf ball with a steep open club face. So what that looks like is this. I'm going to get to the top, I'm going to come down steep right here and try and hit this golf shot. Okay, it's the only way I could really effectively hit that shot was to literally stand up and throw my hands at it. Okay, do that one more time. Steep and open. That's all I can really do. And if I went to go and rotate, it would hit the left side of my net hair really low and left. As opposed to, what if I tried to have a more shallower and stronger club face position on the way down? What if I tried to hit it from here? Literally just try and set the club here and try and hit that. Okay, Wasn't the best strike, but it's now allowing me to work on my rotation. That was better. So what you'll find is, in order to be able to rotate, I need to set the club face and the shaft in a position to rotate. Okay, it's essentially what I have to do. So here's the drill I want you to do. To make sure that you can bring this into a fuller swing, pop your ball down where you would normally set up, place your club, I've got an 8-iron in my hand, place your club behind the ball just like that, grab an alignment stick, and about a foot on the outside of this golf club, I want you to place that alignment stick in the ground at roughly the angle that the club sits at address. And what I want you to do from here is I want you to make some backswings where you feel like you're turning a little bit more and coming down a lot more shallow with a stronger club face position. And what you can then do is start to slowly make some swings where you're feeling that and just understand and learn what it feels like to make these rotations. Now, if you've been someone who comes down steep with an open face for many, many years or decades even, you've always had to go this way, it's probably going to take you a fair amount of time to learn how to get the club, number one, into here, and number two, how to then rotate from that position, because you've always just gone this way. So you've got to take your time with this stuff. Once you've done some slow swings and you've learnt it, I want you to feel like you can ramp up the speed. More turn, shallow and stronger, more rotation. What you'll notice there, I was able to get my backswing more rotated, my downswing definitely coming from more underneath that yellow stick there, forcing me to rotate. So next time you're working on your game and you're trying to work on rotation, my advice might be to actually work on the things that are stopping you from rotating in your golf swing as opposed to the rotation itself. If you like this video, please press the like and subscribe button. Until next time, thanks for watching.